We all know that trauma is a negative thing and it's almost something that destroys someone's life. But you can change the narrative and actually use that experience to better your life. Today I'm going to be discussing with you how you can actually do that. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get into it. And just a quick wind up as to what trauma is. There's a wide variety of traumas out there and negative experience, but I could just say that in summation, trauma is just something that happens which is bad or negative, and it has the potential to actually negatively affect your life for the long term. And that could be something that you can view as trauma. And what do I mean when I say you can use trauma as something that's positive to actually change your life for the better? So, way too often, when you experience something negative, it's a thing of, why is this happening to me? What wrong am I doing? What did I do to actually deserve this? But sometimes it's a thing of, that experience is actually there to teach you something about life, either be it about yourself or just to give you a different perspective and as to how to look at life. And I know it's something unfair, because why do you have to deal with something negative in order for you to actually change or reframe your narrative? See, trauma is nothing pleasant. For the worst, it affects how you look at the world. It affects how you communicate and form bonds with people. And it just sometimes actually also lessens your self-esteem, your confidence, just that ability for you to go out there and grab the thing that you want. Because as kids, you know that when you want something, unless you get burned or get hurt, it's less likely that you're going to refrain from going after what you want. So now, what I'm telling you to do and trying to make sure that you change that trauma and make it something positive is for you to sit down and say, okay, cool, this is something that I've experienced, but what are the lessons that I'm going to learn from this? I know it hurts, and I know it puts you in a different position from someone who grew up or who didn't actually experience those things. But what you do about that is something that's going to actually elevate you even further to the person who didn't experience that, because they do not have the experience of what you went through, and most likely when they go through that, of which is more likely 50-50, they are going to have a hard time to actually respond to that. But you, my friend, would have already been wise by then. So the next time you experience something negative, I just want you to sit back, reflect as to what happened, what were the contributing factors, and what you can deduct from that thing, right? It's bad. I know you can view it as negative, cool, but what's the use of you wasting time and your energy in wailing but not deducting something from that? It's the same with a heartbreak. A heartbreak normally happens when you have missed the signs that this relationship is going downhill. Now, it takes wisdom for you to actually look at that and actually take it for what it is. Because most of the times, like I've been saying, it's a thing of, you just try to put aside those clear signs that perhaps this person is going to change and all those funny stuff, but you know in the heart of hearts that that's not what's going to happen, and then you end up getting your heart broken. So that heartbreak, it's something that's there to teach you that, brother, next time when you see this, it's either you communicate it or address it at that point, right? So that's what trauma is. It is there to actually teach you something about life, either about yourself or just your perspective on how people actually sort of act or people react or how people function, right? And I'm not saying you should be there as someone who studies people and all this stuff. It's no, but just a different narrative that you give to your trauma. We are conditioned to view trauma as a weakness, as something to hide, something to just overcome. But you can actually do more from that. You can gain something more powerful. You can view like trauma is a superpower if you actually use it wisely. So there, brother, take what I've been telling you right now and just apply it for a second in your life. And let me know how that works out for you. And actually, I trust it works out for the best, because you're going to come out a very, very different man from that thing. You got this. Till next time, stay vibrant.